It's very delicious.
Remember when the girl pretended to cry because she's getting ice cream, but she wanted a cookie.
Well,
what? I guess it touched me.
You got hit by the pixel boulder.
I think we discussed that little girl already.
Did we?
What little girl?
There was one that was screaming and crying, pretending to cry when we were at Disneyland.
Did you hit her?
Yeah, we threw her out.
Were you pulling on her hair when you were on Splash Mountain?
Yeah.
The fake snow killed her. Shade at all?
Daddy, I don't feel good.
He says, that's okay, Wambo.
This is why I brought you here. Let's put you down.
No. Don't eat it!
Nobody will suspect me. Oh, I got stung in the eye by a bee, and that's exactly what I saw.
That actually sounds horrible and not true.
No, it didn't happen. My mom got stung in the eye by a bee.
That sounds more believable.
She was driving her little fucking moped around back in like 1972. And a wasp flew into her eyeball and stung it.
It's terrible.
Well, shouldn't have been driving around 1972.
Bee stings for much of my life were like the thing I was most scared of.
I got stung once in my life by a bee and I haven't been stung since.
There was one time when I was going to camp in Georgia and I just like, I don't know why I did it, but I like ran off into the woods where the ground was all like swampy and wet. And I must have like walked into like a yellow jacket's nest because I got stung by like 6 or 7 of them on my legs.
I'm sorry that happened to you. I was just imagining a tiny Tomar like slopping around in the swamp.
That did traumatize me a little bit.
Here, Lyle, you do the footsteps in the swamp and I'll be Tomar.
Yeah, bees. Bees, oh my god.
I'm not even upset, I'm just saying, yeah, bees.
Yeah. I should basically, like, move out of the bees.
Oh, baby Tomar.
That's what little Tomar sounds like.
Oh my god, these bees are so much
I mean, pretty much I went into this bee patch expecting not to find bees, and now there's bees.
Tomar, when did you grow your voice?
When did I grow my voice?
Yeah.
Like, when did I start sounding like I sound now?
Yeah.
Probably around like 14 or 15.
Damn.
Oh, so you were one of those early bee eaters.
I was definitely an early bloomer when it came to puberty.
My voice never broke. It just got like 1% more different every year up until now.
Tomar, have we told the tale of the Best Buy experience we had? Where we lied to that man, that manipulator?
I don't know if we did. So yeah, there was this one time that Zach and I, we went into a Best Buy. We happened to be just grabbing something nearby, and Best Buy was next door. And I was like, "You want to just jump in there and just take a look for the hell of it?" I haven't been in Best Buy in a while. So we're in the camera section, and all I'm thinking to myself is like, man, with like cell phones and stuff, who really like needs these like kind of like non-professional level point and shoots anymore? And we were looking at this one in particular that had this like gigantic fixed lens on it. And I'm just like, who the hell would ever need this? And then, like, as I'm saying that, this salesman walks over, and he's like, can I help you guys with anything? And I'm about to just go like, no, I'm good. When Zach just, like, cuts me off, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're about to go on our honeymoon in Bangkok, and we just want to know, does this camera take good pictures of like, the moon? And the guy's like, yeah, definitely. It definitely does. And Zach just keeps like dropping like more and more bullshit to the point where it's like, he's like, now I remember I read online is this that camera that has the 24 karat gold chip inside? And he's like, yeah, this is the one.
What?
He would have, like, I had the sense that this guy just would have lied to any idiot that was buying something. And he went, yeah, no, that's the one. I said, a 24 karat chip, that means nothing for a kid. Why the fuck would that matter?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's the one. And I was like, all right, I was like, that sounds good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my debit card in the car.
Get my debit card out of the car.
Yeah. We just left. I was just like, because I just got the vibe. I was like, this is a guy, because I was like, I could tell that this was a guy that would lie to a stupid consumer.
A guy lied to me in there one time. I was buying something, and he said I had to sign up for something and give him my phone number, and I said, no, I don't want to do that. He said, but you have to. I said, no, I don't. What? What are you talking about? No, I don't. And he just went, never mind. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he just like was trying to hit some quota, and he was going around lying to customers.
And he was, no, but that's illegal. You can't do that.
Yeah, it is. That's why he backed off. You definitely caught him in a lie.
Fucking asshole.
But I was just like, isn't that fucked up that he would have, if I was serious, he would have sold somebody a camera that they believed that could shoot pictures of the moon. And by the way, this was like a $5,000 camera, which is why I even did the lie to begin with.
It was, I don't know if it was 5,000, but yeah, it was at least a few $1,000s.
It was very expensive. Wait, how'd you guys get up on top of it?
I think that if this guy thinks you're stupid enough to like request a camera with a gold chip in it, then he's probably fine with like that's exactly the kind of person that you would lie to be fair.
Yeah, you kind of you deserve it.
Yeah, I kind of did deserve.
Oh man!
Because by the way, I actually did buy 2 of them because he did lie pretty well to me, so I thought that was pretty.
We actually did go back and we bought like another like.
Tomar emptied out his savings.
We bought like a dozen of them. Yeah.
If you stepped outside and you heard a booming voice that made all the windows on all the buildings shake, and it said, "Chris O'Neill, give me all your money."
I'd be really frightened.
And you would say,
I'd be terrified.
You would say it's Satan.
I would assume some fucking Illuminati shit's happening.
Well, everybody around you looks up.
Nobody knows who I am.
No, but they're all like, what the fuck was that?
What if everyone on the street turned and looked at me at the same time?
What if
that happened?
What if you could pick up everybody on the street like this?
That happened to me on a small scale once. I was walking by. I stole a guy. I was walking by a Yoshinoya's, and I was thinking to myself, like, who the fuck eats a Yoshinoya's? Like, that's because I remember trying it when I was younger, and I didn't like it, and I don't know why anybody else would, because it's probably not very good. Maybe it is. He's dead.
Killed a man.
But my point is, I was staring into it and thinking, who could possibly want to eat there?
Yeah.
And
I'd like to eat there.
There was like 5 or 6 people sitting in there, and they all looked at me. And I got freaked out.
They all said it in unison. Us, Julian, we eat here.
All right, real quick. I'm going to out myself and share a psychopath story. Long ago at AX, or no, not AX, fucking
long ago at AX.
No, not recently. Okay, long ago at Too Many Games.
Okay.
When I was a young boy, just going with my friends for fun. I was there, and they had this weird burlesque show, like after hours at the thing.
For children?
Well, no, just for the adults. But it was not sexy, and I was going to leave. But as I was walking back, the auditorium wasn't that full. The burlesque show wasn't popular, and there was a guy sitting in the back, and they didn't have all the lights on. So in the back, it's like really dark. There was a man who was a nice, healthy weight sitting there cosplaying as Link, and his tights were like pressing around his thighs, very strong. And he's sitting down, slumped down like Goku does when he's dead and upset. And I took out my phone because I thought he was really funny looking. I held up to take a picture. I thought he wouldn't notice. And this is really bad. This taught me a moral lesson. This was God doing this. I didn't realize my flash was on. So I snapped the photo and it flashed, and he looked up at me, and we locked eyes. I just put my phone in my pocket, walked away, and I felt really
man.
Did you catch his boner on tape?
No, I didn't.
Wait, did he have an erection?
No, he just...
Oh, I thought that's where you're going, because you were saying it was like beautiful women and he had tight pants. I thought you were going to say you got his boner on tape.
No, he just had main character vibes, so I wanted to catch him on film.
But also, do you think he had a boner, but he was trying to hide it because he was leaning forward like that?
I think this guy was just depressed.
No, you think he's just miserable.
He had a depression boner.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
He just it's that funniness where it's a guy dressed as a character who couldn't look further from being the character.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to show my
that's
friends.
Link when he fails, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. 20 years in the future.
I'm just fucking done.
I saw an alien recently.
What did he say?
It was just a little dot in the sky.
What did he say to you?
Nothing.
Yes,
He
I just
did,
enough.
I'm not kidding. Me and Niall and our friend were out in the desert, and there was these little dots flying around, and they were doing circles really fast in the sky.
But how do you know it was an alien?
It was definitely an alien, because humans don't do that.
How did you know it was a vehicle?
Maybe you just haven't met a human that does that.
I don't think it was a rock, because it was doing loop-de-loops and shit. It was going really quickly.
What if it was Iraq?
It could have been.
What if there's a super top secret UFO program in Iraq?
What if that was Saddam Hussein's cool force ghost?
That's his like sentience inside of a rock?
Yeah, that was his like Luke Skywalker astral projection ghost.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever it was fucking cool.
Saddam Hussein appeared in the clouds like Mufasa to you and spoke to you. Hello, please.